Jai Jinendra, everybody. Am I audible to you? Okay, so shall we begin? Let us join our hands and close our eyes. Namo Arihantanam. Namo Siddhanam. Namo Ayariha. Namo Vasaya. Namo Loe Savasahuram. Eso Panchanamukaro. Sarvapavapanasano. Mangalaram cha sarvesim. Paramam havaye mangalam. शाश्वते श्रमण भगवान महावीर स्वामी ने मेरा भाव पूर्वक वंदन असीम उपकारी राष्ट्र संत परम गुरुदेव ना चरणों में भाव पूर्वक वंदन सर्व उपकारियों ना चरणों में भाव पूर्वक. Okay, what day is it today? How many days of Paryushan are over? Today is the 4th day of Paryushan, right? For Drish it may be 5. Yes. Okay. So today it is the 4th day of Paryushan, and what are we going to talk about today? The master of magnetism. Now, since these many days we have been learning about some good quality, some superpower. But what do you think? Is master of magnetism a good quality, an achievement, or an evil power? Yes, Trish, what do you think?
Monday, Masavataji, I think power of magnetism is a bad quality.
Okay. What about the others? How many of you all agree with Trish? How many of you all think it is a negative power, it's an evil power? And how many of you all think that, okay, it's going to be a superpower today? Okay. So, those of you all who guess that it's going to be an evil power, you all are right. The master of magnetism, this evil power of magnetism, and we are going to talk about how it is an evil power and how we are going to overcome it. Ami, my question was that what do you think? Is master of magnetism a good power, a superpower, or is it an evil power? So for that, to understand what this master of magnetism is, we are going to see a short experiment. But before we see the experiment, I'm going to ask y'all a question. What is this? What are these? Yes, Arihant? What are these? These are magnets, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do magnets do?
They connected.
Yes, they get attracted, they get connected.
Which is on my fridge.
Correct. Correct. Like the magnets on your fridge, right? What do? They get attracted, they get connected, right? They get attracted and connected to other stuff. Similarly, now we are going to watch a short experiment with these magnets. How many of y'all are ready to see it? Okay, so we are going to see what happens with these magnets. Can everybody see what happened? Can we see it again? Are the magnets connecting to each other? No, they are not. But what are they doing? One set of magnets is making the other set of magnets move around, right? Similarly, just like these magnets, the evil quality of magnetism is somewhere down the line lying in our soul. Do you know how? Do you know how? How many of you all want to know what is that magnetic quality inside of us? That magnetic evil power inside of us. Okay, so for that, we are going to hear a story. We are going to listen to a story about a sheikh, a businessman. Can everybody hear me? Okay. So, a lot of years ago, a long time ago, there was this businessman who had a lot of wealth in his treasure, but he was never able to use his wealth. He had so much of money, so much of luxury, but he could not use his wealth. He could only wear simple clothes. He only had one or two items during the day, and he could never spend even a single penny of what he had. Now that's surprising, right? Why is that so? Why could he not use his money? What kind of karmas did he bind due to which he could not use his money? Yes, Dwayne? Or, okay, Ridya?
But is it because there wasn't that much things to buy?
No. There was so much to buy. He lived in a very beautiful country. He could have bought whatever he wanted to. But he could not use his money. Why is that so? What karma do you think? Okay, Takshil, you can tell us.
Was it Antaray Karma?
Yes, you are correct. It was the Antray karma. Do we all know what Antray karma is? No? There are 8 different type of karmas, and out of which the 8th karma is Antray karma, right? And this Antray karma acts as a hindrance or obstacle in whatever we wish to do. Okay? Are we understanding? The 8th Antray karma is the karma that obstructs us from obtaining anything, from getting any benefits, from using what we have. So sometimes you're like super hungry and you have food right in front of you. But because of some or the other reason, you can't have that food. Like for example, someone who loves sweets but has diabetes cannot consume those sweets, right? So that is known as Antray karma. And here, because he could not use his daily belongings as well, and because he could not use his major wealth as well, there are 5 types of Antray karmas, out of which he had 2 major karmas. What were they? Bhogantray karma and Upbhogantray karma. Okay, so Mamman Sheth, his name was Mamman Sheth. He had Bhogantray karma and Upbhogantray karma, which means he could not use his day-to-day items as well, or he could not use his long time usable items as well. Are we understanding? Now, why did this happen? How did he bind such karmas? Do you want me to repeat the names of the karmas? Bhog Antray. I'll ask Didi to put it in the chat box if possible. Bhog Antray karma and Upbhog Antray karma. So that everybody can note it down. Bhog Antray karma is when you cannot use your day-to-day stuff like food, water, or clothes, or some essentials that you use in your day-to-day life. And upbhogantaray karma is where you cannot use long-term stuff. Like for example, someone wants to buy a house since a very long time, but they cannot buy that house because of some or the other obstacle. So that is a long-term investment. That is a one-time investment. And that is known as upbhog. And hindrance in that is known as upbhog antray karma. Okay? Has everybody received it in the chat box? Okay. So, this Maman Sheth, he could not use any of his belongings. And you know why that happened? Because in his past birth, he had done something unimaginable. He had done something very miserly. Do you all want to know what happened? Yes. So, in his past birth, Maman Sheth's soul had offered alms to a sadhu. He had offered a laddu, a sweet, to sadhu in Gochri. Now what happened was, he offered the laddu, and after the sadhu Bhagwant went away, after the Muni Bhagwant went away, there were some particles of that sweet stuck on Maman Sheth's hand. Okay? Now what happened, when he was just seeing his hand and he tasted one of the bits of the laddu that he had in his hand. He tasted that one small piece of sweet that was left in his hand, and he realized that that laddu was super tasty. It was like really tasty, but he felt a deep sense of regret that why did I give away this laddu? I should have kept it for myself. I shouldn't have given it to the sadhu. Now, should you ever feel a regret after giving stuff to sadhu sadhvijis? How many of y'all have till now gotten the love of giving gochri to sadhu sadhvijis? Many of you have. Many of you haven't. But how can you be a part of this beautiful process as well? What could you do? Maybe you can't physically give gochri to sadhu sadhvijis. But you know what you can do? Like we have connected online and we are doing online classes, you could have an internal online connection with sadhu sadhvijis. You know how? Every time you sit to have your food, your meal, what you do is you take your dish or you take your bowl, whatever you are having your food in, you take it in your hands, you rise it up above, you take it near your head, and you do the bhav that I am offering gochri to sadhu sadhvijis. Did you understand? So you can do virtual gochri. You can give virtual gochri to sadhu sadhvijis by raising your dish above your head and doing the bhav that I am offering this food to sadhu sadhvijis. Okay? So, after giving your food, should you feel a regret that why did I give this? No, right? And do you ever feel that you would feel in a way like that? No, because we know that it's such a big achievement to be able to give anything to sadhu sadhvijis, right? It's such a lucky thing to be done. But Maman Sheth, because he was so attracted to that laddu, he was so attached to that laddu that like that one magnet made the other magnet pass around. Similarly, his attraction towards the sweet made him do things that he shouldn't be doing. And so, you know what he did? He went to the Sadhu Bhagwan and he told the Sadhu Bhagwan that, please give me my laddu back. Isn't that shocking? Can anybody do that? No. He went to the Sadhu Bhagwan and he said, give me my laddu back. But the Sadhu Bhagwan said that it's our rule that once we take stuff in our patra, once we have taken something in our gochri, we cannot return it. We cannot give it back. Whatever you give us, once it is in our patra, we have to consume it, or we have to finish it off, or we directly need to discard it. If it is not appropriate, we have to discard it, but we cannot return it back. Now what happened? Now Maman Sheth, he got super angry. He got really angry, and he told the Sadhu Bhagwan that you give me the laddu back anyhow. You give me my sweet back anyhow. And then you know what he did? He started trying to snatch the patra. You know what a patra is? The patra is a wooden bowl in which sadhu sadhvijis take their gochri, right? They take their alms in wooden bowls, wooden containers known as patra. So, you know what this Maman Sheth started doing? He started pulling the patra from the Sadhu Bhagwan to take the laddu back. Now, in this process of snatching, somehow the laddu fell down. It fell down in the mud that was there. So, neither could Maman Sheth consume the laddu, nor did the Sadhu Bhagwan consume the laddu, and the laddu got wasted. Now, what did we understand from this story? The first thing, that Maman Sheth, he was really attached to the laddu, because of which first mistake that he did was he felt like taking it back from the Muni Bhagwan. The second mistake that he made was that he was so attached that he forgot what is right. He forgot what he should be doing, whether or not it is right to take stuff back from Sadhu Bhagwan. So when you are attached to something, when you are completely attached, attracted to something, you tend to forget what is right and wrong in its attachment. Like one magnet attracted the other magnet, made it go round and round, round and round. Similarly, our attachments and our attractions make us do stuff that is not right. At times, we forget what is right and wrong. Like we heard the story of Devbhadra and Yashobhadra, right? The two kids who got Jati Smaran Gnan. You remember the story? On day 2, when we talked about the marvel of memories, we spoke about Devbhadra and Yashobhadra. How their parents, because they were so attached to their kids, what did they do? Even they created misconceptions in the minds of their kids, right? Why? Because they were so attached that they didn't want their kids to take diksha. They started teaching them stuff that was incorrect. So, similarly, our attachment, our attraction towards stuff makes us do things that may or may not be right. I'm going to tell you another story. There was once a boy who had gone to some party. And when he goes to this party, he really likes ice creams, okay? So he goes to this party and there's a counter where there are ice creams given out. So he takes one ice cream, he has it. He takes another ice cream, he has it. He takes another ice cream and he has it. But now it was time to go home. So you know what he did? You know what he did? It's a little funny. He took 4 different ice creams and he put it in his pockets. Just because he liked ice cream so much, he took 4 different ice creams from the counter and he put them in his pockets and he started going home. Now, what do you think? Are your pockets refrigerated? No. Now, what do you think must have happened to those ice creams? Yes, Nirvika, will you tell us?
The ice cream melted.
You're right. The ice cream melted, and because it melted, it dirtied everything around. And do you know who this boy was? It's none other than Param Gurudev. When he was a small child and he had gone to some wedding and he really liked ice cream. So he took those ice creams and put them in his pockets. But he was really young, he was very small. And after he realized his mistake, he realized that parigraha, what is parigraha? The feeling of possessiveness, right? The feeling of collecting stuff, greed, keeping attachment towards stuff, right? So, parigraha, he realized that every time I have parigraha, the bhav of collecting stuff, the bhav of being attached to stuff, I am creating problems for myself, right? Because he collected all those ice creams, he fell in a problem, right? Similarly, this is just a small example. But all of us, whenever we hold on to stuff, whenever we are attached to something, it ends up in creating a problem for us, right? You must have experienced this too. When you give something that is very close to you, that you really like, you cannot give that to anybody. And sometimes if you give it to somebody, you always keep on thinking that, okay, my favorite thing is with that person, so I have to take it back, right? You are so attached to it that you feel like taking it back. You keep on remembering it. You keep on feeling the need to take it back from that person. But do we all know the story about about Sangam Gowal? The child who had given kheer to a sadhu Bhagwant. Do we know this story? Yes? There was once a boy whose name was Sangam and he really liked kheer. But he was very poor, so he could not buy kheer and he did not have the ingredients to buy kheer. But his mother somehow worked really hard and one day she made this very tasty kheer. Now, Sangam really liked it, but at that time, a Sadhu Bhagwant had come to his house. So what did he do? He gave that kheer to the Sadhu Bhagwant. He even tried to save some kheer for himself, but he could not. So he gave all the kheer to the Sadhu Bhagwant. And what do you think? After giving the kheer, did he regret it or was he really happy? He was really happy. He was so excited, so happy that he could give all the kheer to the Sadhu Bhagwant, that he bound really, really good karmas, due to which in the next birth he became very rich. Okay, so how should we be? When we give stuff to others, when we give something to others, how should we be? Should we be like Maman Sheth or should we be like Sangam Goar? Maman Sheth or Sangam Goar? Option 1 or option 2? Maman Sheth is option 1 and Sangam Goar is option 2. Whom should we be like? Option 2, right? After giving, we should never have the feeling of regret or of taking that stuff back. And how can we win over this negative, evil quality of magnetism? So for that, we shall learn about today's power mantra. And today's power mantra, before we learn about today's power mantra, what should we do? I can't see everybody's hands. Are we ready for the power mantra? Okay. Yes, the power mantra is I have enough. What is today's power mantra? I have enough. Whatever I have, I am satisfied with it. Whatever I have is more than enough. Whatever I have, I am happy to have even that much. I am lucky to have even that much. And so, if we are satisfied, if we are happy with what we have, we will not regret giving anything to anybody. We will not feel like taking things back from anybody after giving it to them if we have this feeling inside of us that I have enough. Maybe when Param Gurudev was young, he had this feeling of collecting stuff. But today, whenever anybody goes to Param Gurudev, what do you think he does? Does he keep everything to himself? Does he stay attached to things or does he give away everything? He just gives. With an open heart, he just gives. And why is that possible? Because he has this inner feeling of satisfaction. He has this inner feeling of aparigraha bhav, where he is not attached or attracted to anything. That is how we can also develop the quality through which we can win over the evil of magnetism. Okay? So now, you know what? Whenever you wake up in the morning, what is your first thought when you wake up in the morning? Can anybody tell me? What is the first thought that you have in the morning? Yes, Sheval? You're on mute. Yes?
I like to say Namramuni Tanam.
Yes, okay, that's great. Okay, Gianna, what do you say? What is your first thought when you wake up in the morning?
What I'm going to do next after I wake up.
Yeah. Okay, that's your first thought. Okay. Devira, Devisha, will you tell us what is your first thought when you wake up in the morning? Okay, I guess they are stuck. Okay, Yashvi, you say.
To do all of my prayers.
Okay, but
want to do Siddha Sila Upavirasa.
okay. So, but how many of y'all think that is your really your first thought in the morning? Or how many of y'all say that, Mom, let me sleep for 5 more minutes, please? Or you get really irritated that I don't want to wake up, please let me sleep. Honestly, tell me, what is that first thought in your morning? The first thought in our morning is this, right? That please let me sleep for 5 more minutes. Just 5 more minutes, just 2 more minutes, right? Okay. But do you know what Param Gurudev's first thought in the morning is? One day, Gurudev told us that when I wake up, the first thought that comes to my mind is that what can I do for others? How can I be helpful to others? I have everything with God's grace, with my Gurudev's Krupa. I have everything. So now, how can I be helpful to others? How can I be useful to others?
Hey.
So that is the first thought that Param Gurudev has in the morning. And how can we develop such a thought process? By developing the power mantra inside of us that I have enough. I have enough. Right? So now, shall we begin the Kahoot? Are we ready for the Kahoot? No? Yes, Midansh, do you have a question?
Can you send the power mantra to the chat?
Sure. Okay. Does anybody have any other questions or shall we begin with the Kahoot? Yes, Arihant? Till then, everybody can start joining the Kahoot.
Why? So I like praying like Ramasami Sakamami Samamami Gayam I like doing that.
Okay, that's great. Do you know what it means?
It means you only can fold your hands like this, not like we can do this. Ramasami Sakamami Samamami, right?
She's asking the meaning. Do you know the meaning?
No.
Okay, then someday I'll explain it to all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, Ansh, do you have a question?
Who is the superhero today? Who is the superhero today?
So the
Because-
he was not a superhero. Today we talked about an evil power, so he was a villain today.
Oh,
Yeah, but superheroes are those who have the feeling of giving stuff to everybody without having this master of magnetism. Okay?
okay.
Okay. So, shall we begin the Kahoot? Has everybody joined into the Kahoot? Okay. Is everybody in? Okay. Everybody quickly join in. We'll wait for a minute more. Okay, shall we begin? Is anybody remaining or shall we begin? Okay. Yes, Dwayne.
I can't find when I press the link and then it says this site can't be reached.
Okay, how about you go to kahoot.it? Can you see the website that's written on the screen?
Wait,
Next to
but right now it's my second attempt and it's saying loading, so I'll get out of this.
Yeah. And then you can go to kahoot.it and then you can directly enter the game pin.
It still says this site can't be reached.
Yeah, you can go to this site www.kahoot.it and then you'll get an option of entering the game pin.
So can I search it?
Yeah. It's in the chat box. You could click that also.
www. I can't press it. When I try to press it, let me try again.
Yeah. Okay. Everybody is waiting, so we'll just begin. You can keep on trying and you can join in between as well.
Okay.
Yeah. You can even scan the QR code that's on the screen. Okay. So let's begin.
No, wait, I cannot because right now my parents are doing puja.
Okay, no problem. Then you can try the link that I told you before.
www.kahoot.
Okay. You can join in, okay? We are just beginning. Okay. So, our first question is, because of regretting doing Supatradan, which karma did Maman Shet bind? You can select two correct answers. Which karma? Bhogantray, Upbhogantray, Nanavarnya karma or Viryantray karma? Yes, this answer is really easy. Has everybody selected their answers? Yes. The answer is Bhogantray karma and Upbhogantray karma. Right? Okay. The next question. Okay, we'll see the scoreboard. Okay, we have Drish, Takshil, Sidya, Neet, Rita, Neev and Hia. The next question is, before having food, what should we do first? 1. Bow of offering food to Sadhu Sadhvijis. 2. Bow of offering food to others. only bhav of offering to sadhu sadhvijis, or both these bhavs? Yes, the answer is we should not just think about sadhu sadhvijis, we should also both think about offering food to others before we start having our food. Right? Okay. So we still have Drish on top, then we have Ridya, then someone named VE, then Sai, and Takshil. The next question is, Param Gurudev's day starts with which of these thoughts? What can I do for others? What can others do for me? What can I do for myself? And what can others do for themselves? Come on, it's really easy. Yes, almost everyone got it right. The thought is, what can I do for others? Okay. Now the next question is, what was yesterday's power mantra? Who remembers yesterday's power mantra? Was it Tamev Satcham Nishankam Jam Jidem Paveyam? Or was it do good, feel good? Or was it I have enough? Or was it Jev Gurudev nu thao, tu maru thao? Everybody quickly answers. Yes, the answer is Jev Gurudev nu thao, eu maru thao. Yesterday we learnt about the shield of surrender and we heard the story of Varun Nagnatva, right? The one who surrendered and his friend thought, Jevu mara friend nu thai. Whatever happens with my friend, the same thing should happen with me. Okay. Moving on. Parigraha and Lobh is like a... It's really easy. This answer is really easy. Yes, it's like a magnet that keeps on attracting stuff. Okay, let's see who are the winners. On third position we have VE. On the second position we have Ridya. And on the first position we have Drish. Harsh. Let us all congratulate the winners. And in runner-ups we have Takshil and Rita Neel. Okay. So did we enjoy the quiz? Yes? Dwayne, could you finally get in or not? You could not? No problem. But could you answer the questions looking at the screen? That's great. Yes, Medansh, what do you have to say?
What is the power mantra? Can you just tell me?
It's I have enough. Okay? So, what should we remember? I have enough. I have more than enough. I am satisfied with what I have. And by bringing this bhav inside of us, we'll be able to overpower the evil of magnetism inside us. Okay? So what day is it tomorrow? It's, yes, Ridya?
Mahavir Jayanti, Mahavir Swami Bhagwan's birthday.
Okay, so what are we going to do tomorrow? What are you going to do tomorrow? If it's Bhagwan's birthday, what are you going to do tomorrow?
I will pray and do prayers tomorrow.
Okay. So when you have your birthday, do you just pray or do you celebrate it?
We celebrate it
And how do you celebrate it?
with
You
the birthday party.
have a birthday party, right? So, shouldn't we have a birthday party for Bhagwan as well? Yeah? So, how many of you all want to celebrate tomorrow Bhagwan's birthday party? Okay, we have Bhagwan's birthday party tomorrow. So, we shall all join in our traditional clothes to celebrate Bhagwan's birthday. And we shall all try to do some or the other, small or big, tapasya as a gift to Bhagwan. Right? Okay. So, shall we do the Pachkhan? Does anybody have any questions? Yes, Yashvi?
For tomorrow, I made something. Can I present it? Like, it's just a picture. Can I just show it?
You can show it tomorrow.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, sure. Does anybody have anything else to say? Yes, Sai?
So I just wanted to make sure we can do our presentation tomorrow, right?
You want to do it tomorrow or on the last day?
Isn't tomorrow the last day?
No, we have another day left.
Oh,
Tomorrow is the
then
5th day. Then we have the 6th day, and on the 7th day we have Bal Alochna, where we'll do confession, right? Okay, so tomorrow is not the last day. You still have a couple
I
of
think
days.
we should do it tomorrow because it's Mahavir Jayanti.
Okay, sure. If you all are ready, we could have your presentation tomorrow. Okay. So, tomorrow we shall all join with our friends to celebrate the birthday party of Bhagwan Mahavir. Okay? Okay. So, shall we do Pachkhan? Upvas. Does anybody want Upvas na Pachkhan? Join your hands if you want Upvas na Pachkhan. उपवास उपरांत दिव्यं आहारं पचखान असनं खाइमं साइमं अनर्थना भोगेणं सहसागारेणं सव समाहिवत्यागारेणं अपानम वो सिरे तपस्या करने वाले को धन्यवाद धन्यवाद. Anybody wants Aimbil na Pachkhan? Join your hands for Aimbil. Aimbil viyam divyam piyaharam pachkhan asanam khaimam saimam anathana bhoginam leva levenam sahasagarenam savas samahi vatyagarenam appanam वो सिरे तपस्या करने वाले को धन्यवाद धन्यवाद. And now एकाशना ना पचखान. एकाशना और बेयाशना. एकाशना बेयाशना उपरांत दिव्यं पियाहारं पचखान असनं खाइमं साइमं अनर्थना भोगेणं सहसागारेणं सव समाहिवत्यागारेणं अपानम वो सिरेह तपस्या करने वाले को धन्यवाद धन्यवाद.
अनुमोदना 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 अनुमोदना.
Okay, and if anybody wants Chovyarna Pachkhan or Tiviharna Pachkhan or Dravyatapna Pachkhan or any other Pachkhan that is pending, you can join your hands for that. તમારા જે પ્રકારે સંકલ્પ છે તે સંકલ્પ સાકાર થાય તસ ભંતે પડિક્કમે નિંદે ગરિહે અપાણમ वो सिरे तपस्या करने वाले को धन्यवाद धन्यवाद. Okay. Does anybody have any questions? Or does anybody have anything to say? Yes, Arihant?
What did you say, my
Yes.
we can stick things like stick, but when you take it out, it takes out.
What are you saying?
This time is a magnet.
Yeah,
And I can stick it on a fridge.
correct. So, like this magnet, we also have this feeling of attachment towards things, right? So, what is the power mantra? How can we get rid of it? Can you tell us the power mantra, Arihant?
Enough.
Yes, and how do you say the power mantra?
Like
You keep your hands like this, right? Then you focus your positive energy onto your hands and you say the power mantra, that is, what is the power mantra? Can you repeat it?
I have enough.
have enough.
Okay. So let us all remember the power mantra for today. Okay. So shall we end today's session? Mangal Path, Manglik. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddharam, Namo Ayaryanam, Namo Vasayanam, Namo Lohi Safasahunam. Shadari Manglam Arihanta Manglam, Siddha Manglam, Sahu Manglam, Kevri Panato, Namo Manglam.
That's not the equity.
Shatari Loguttama, Arihanta Loguttama, Siddha Loguttama, Sahu Loguttama, Kevri Panato, Namo Loguttamo. Shatari Sharanam Pavajami, Arihante Sharanam Pavajami, Siddhe Sharanam Pavajami, Sahu Sharanam Pavajami, Kevali Panatam Dhammam Sharanam Pavajami. चार शरणा दुखरना मंगल करना अवश्य नहीं कोई जो भव्य प्राणी आदरे अक्षय अविचल पद होय.
अंगूठे अमृत बसे लब्धि तना भंडार गुरु गौतम ने समरिये मन वांछित फल दातार भावे भावना भाविये भावे दीजिए दान भावे धर्म आराधिये भावे केवल ज्ञान भावे पद निर्वाण.
तिक्खुतो आयाहीणं पयाहीणं वन्दामि नमन्सामि सक्कारेमि सम्मानेमि कल्याणं मङ्गलं देव्यं चेयं पज्वासामि मत्थेन वन्दामि. तिक्खुतो आयाहीणं पयाहीणं वन्दामि नमन्सामि सक्कारेमि सम्मानेमि कल्याणं मङ्गलं देव्यं चेयं पज्वासामि मत्थेन वन्दामि. तिक्खुतो आयाहीणं पयाहीणं वन्दामि नमन्सामि सक्कारेमि सम्मानेमि कल्याणं मङ्गलं देव्यं चेयं पज्वासामि मत्थेन वन्दामि.
शासनपति रमण भगवान महावीर स्वामी की जय हो जय हो जय हो. पूज्य डूंगर जय माणिक प्राण रति गुरुदेवों की जय हो जय हो जय हो. राष्ट्र संत परम गुरुदेव श्री नम्रमुनि महाराज साहेब की जय हो जय हो जय हो. सर्व गुरु भगवंतों और महासती जियों की जय हो, जय हो, जय हो। जिन शासन देवों की जय हो, जय हो, जय हो।
Okay, we'll all see you tomorrow. Jai Jinendra, Jai Gurudev.
Join your hands, join your hands. When you say Jai Jinendra, join your hands. Bow down your head, bow down your head. When you say Mathin Vandami, bow down your head. Wave your hands, wave your hands. When you do Anumodana, wave your hands. Sit in Dhyan Mudra, sit in Dhyan Mudra. When you chant Arham, sit in Dhyan Mudra. Join your hands, join your hands. When you say Jai Jinendra, join your hands. Bow down your head, bow down your head. When you say Mathin Vandami, bow down your head. Wave your hands, wave your hands. When you do Anumodana, wave your hands. Sit in Dhyan Mudra, sit in Dhyan Mudra. When you chant Arham, sit in Dhyan Mudra.